Okay, I have one last example for analyzing units. It's called I Can See for Miles. Last week I drove north on Interstate 77 to Cleveland. There was a speedometer check along the side of the road with posted signs 1 mile apart. I'm actually going to underline that quick. I timed us on my wristwatch and found that it took us 4 minutes and 30 seconds to travel 4 miles. We had the car set on cruise control, so we were traveling at a constant speed. A while later, we passed a sign that said Akron, 90 miles. How long did it take us to drive those 90 miles to Akron? Answer in hours, minutes, and seconds. For example, 7 hours, 6 minutes, 15 seconds. Okay, so what I want to do first, I'm going to write down what I know. Well, I know it took us 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go 4 miles. Actually, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to either change that to only minutes or only seconds. So what I could do is I know 30 seconds is half of a minute. So I could say, well, this is 4.5 minutes. Or I could change everything to seconds. Let's just change everything to seconds, and then we can always go from there. So to change everything to seconds, I basically say, hey, there's 60 seconds in a minute. So I take 60 times 4, and that's 240. And then I got to add my 30, so that's 270. So 240 plus 30 equals 270. So it took us 270 seconds to go 4 miles. Okay. So the question is asking, how long did it take us to drive those 90 miles? And so since the mile markers are only 1 mile apart, we basically say go from here. So we need to go 90 miles. Put that over 1. And we want to know how long it took us. And so basically, we're just going to use our ratio that we have up here. It took us 270 seconds to go 4 miles. Okay, so the miles will cancel out. And so we need to figure this out. And I don't have a calculator on the side of me, so I'm going to look for my calculator. So I am going to take 90 times 270. And then I'm going to divide it by 4. So it's going to take us 6,075 seconds. 6,075 seconds to go 90 total miles. Alright. So we want to figure out, well, how many hours is that? Okay, so let's change that to hours. So why don't we come down here and 6,075 seconds, that over 1. And I know that there's 60 seconds in a minute. So that's going to take care of the seconds. And then I know that there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. Okay, so we're going to leave things in terms of fractions here. So we're going to have 6,075. 60 times 60 is 3,600 hours. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to divide here because we want to write things in terms of hours, minutes. Actually, let's come down below here. Let's rewrite this in black. I want an answer in terms of hours, minutes, and seconds. So when we have to break it apart that way, we're going to be doing a lot of division. So we're going to go 6,075 divided by 3,600. Okay, so that means that that's going to go in one time. 3,600. When I subtract, so what this is saying is this is 1 hour, and this is how many seconds are left. Okay, so now we want to take out and figure out how many minutes are inside of there. So we're going to take 2,475 seconds, and we know that there's 60 seconds in a minute. So we're going to figure out how many times does 60 go into this. Well, here it's going to go 4 times for 240, and 7 and 5. It's going to go in once. So this is 60. So we're left with 15 seconds here. And this is minutes up here. And so this is 41 minutes and 15 seconds. Right? So that was maybe the hardest part of this problem, was once we got everything changed over to seconds, how did we switch it back into hours, minutes, and seconds? And what we do is we just divide by and keep dividing until we really can't anymore. Alright, so that was my last example for analyzing units. I hope those videos were helpful when you do your assignment. Thank you.